All right, folks, it's a beautiful day at the old ballpark. So put your mustard on that dog, grab that bag of peanuts, sip that cold one, and let's meet our Tiger of the Day.
Today's Tiger video is Ed Brinkman. He is represented by a 1974 Topps base card number 138 with an on-card auto slabbed by stats grading. When people talk about the early 70s Detroit Tigers, the conversation usually starts with big bats and big names. But today's story is about a man who could change a game without ever swinging for the fences. This is Ed Brinkman, Detroit's steady-handed shortstop, the guy who turned ground balls into outs like it was routine, and helped power the Tigers to a division title with one of the cleanest defensive seasons the position has ever seen. Brinkman didn't just show up in Detroit. He arrived through one of the most talked-about deals of the era. On October 9, 1970, the Tigers acquired Brinkman in the blockbuster trade that shipped former MVP Denny McLain to Washington. Detroit's return included Brinkman, Aurelio Rodriguez, and two pitchers, moves that helped reshape the Tigers quickly. For Detroit, Brinkman meant one thing right away: elite defense at shortstop, the kind that settles an entire infield. Brinkman's first Tiger season set the tone. In 1971, he produced a stretch of 56 straight games at shortstop without an error, a record-setting run at the time that showed Detroit exactly what they'd gotten: reliability. He wasn't there to carry the offense. He was there to erase mistakes, steal hits, and make pitchers better. And then came 1972, the year Ed Brinkman put on a defensive clinic. From May 21st to August 4th, he played 72 consecutive games without an error at shortstop. Over the full season, he made just 7 errors and posted a .990 fielding percentage, numbers that were jaw-dropping for the position, especially with the workload he carried. Detroit needed every bit of that edge. The Tigers fought through a bizarre, uneven schedule and still captured the AL East, Eastern Division title, finishing just ahead of Boston. And when they celebrated, Brinkman had a moment that Tigers fans still smile about. He got so fired up, he blurted an unfiltered line on live TV that basically translated to, "I love these guys." For his impact, Brinkman earned the 1972 Gold Glove and was named Tiger of the Year by Detroit baseball writers. In the ALCS, Brinkman appeared early, even doubled in Game 1. Then, his body betrayed him. He was diagnosed with a ruptured disc and missed the rest of the series as Detroit fell to Oakland in 5 games. It's a tough what-if in Tigers history, because his glove had been such a separator all year. Brinkman bounced back in 1973, played all 162 games, and earned the only All-Star selection of his career. Then, in 1974, as Detroit slipped down the standings, Brinkman quietly delivered a curveball of his own. 14 home runs, the best power total he'd ever post. After that season, the Tigers began moving toward a new chapter, and Brinkman was dealt away in a multi-team transaction. Ed Brinkman's Tigers story is a reminder that baseball greatness isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's a perfectly timed pivot, a throw with zip, a ground ball that never becomes a rally. From 1971 to 1974, he gave Detroit a premium shortstop glove, helped deliver a division title, and authored a Gold Glove season that still jumps off the page decades later. If you enjoyed this deep dive Tigers story, drop a like, subscribe, and comment.